guys, here we are at Noosa. We're just about to go into the 21st Century office. This used to actually be a head office many years ago. It's our warehouse dispatch admin centre. Just arrived in a company car. Here with my brother Troy. With his car. Yeah. Troy is the youngest of the family of 6 of us. 1 sister, 5 boys. I'm in the middle. And Troy is the youngest, but he's also the biggest. So you'll see up here 21st Century Education. This is our shipping and warehouse. We'll go in here and have a bit of a look. And this is our warehouse behind me. Yeah, we ship a lot of DVDs out of here, thousands and thousands of DVDs. Hey Ken.
Hello mate.
How are you? Doing some video footage. This is Ken. Ken's in charge of shipping, dispatch, and water. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. It's a bit hot up here, isn't it?
Bloody hell. No rain either.
Books, DVDs, brochures, pallet loads of them. Behind the scenes of 21st Century Education. And here we have some of the notepads left over from the Financial Education Summit we had last month with Sir Richard Branson, some of you might know about, Tim Ferriss, author of 4-Hour Work Week, and about a dozen other speakers. So that was one of our largest events we've ever done, 6,000 people. Here's the machine here. They don't let me ride this machine, unfortunately. Probably a good reason for that. Books, books, books. Thousands of books get shipped out of here. See some of these here. Time Rich, Home Study. So it's all about how to work less and earn more, have a millionaire's lifestyle in less than 12 months without having to become a millionaire. Property Direct, Home Study, this one, 2-day property and finance seminar. Very popular. 20th Century Forex, Home Study. Copy of my book, best-selling book. Over 250,000 of these are now being distributed and printed and downloaded or purchased around the world, 17 different countries. We're about to translate this into Spanish and also Mandarin for the Chinese market. E-Minis Home Study, very popular program for those who are into the trading. RPA, time management program we created a few years ago. What else do we have here? We have Tax Minimization, Asset Protection by Warren Black, from the head of 20th Century Accounting. Then you can see copious amounts of DVDs. It's a 21st Century Home Study, probably our biggest selling product has been. Some of my books, what I didn't learn from my real estate agent but wish I had, about 6 books we have. Think and Grow Rich, 21st Century. What I didn't learn from my financial planner but wish I had. What else do we have here? What I didn't learn from Google but wish I had. And what I didn't learn from my finance broker but wish I had. And the latest program, which I'm very excited to see, is the Financial Education Summit Home Study. This is so hot off the press. I think it arrived today into stock. Many people waiting for this. 50 hours of content. This program will go around the world. All the many pre-sales of this, and we're excited for this as a product. 6,000 people attended this event with Richard Branson, Tim Ferriss, Eric Bailey, a whole host of people. This is an amazing program and quite inexpensive as well. So let's go check out some of the staff at 21st Century. Let's go upstairs and say hi to everyone. Hi Debbie, how are you? Good to see you. We're just filming for 21st Century TV.
Oh wow.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Debbie, what do you do in the company?
I look after all the overdue accounts.
Okay, so
among
important
many
role.
other things.
Yes, keep you busy.
Yes, certainly.
And you prefer to work in Noosa or Melbourne?
Definitely Noosa.
Noosa, yeah.
Definitely.
So we used to have about 34 staff here. Now most staff are in Melbourne head office, about 60 down there. Here we have how many left? 10 here?
About that.
10. So it's a bit more comfortable now. You'll see this office, we used to squeeze 34 staff into here. Hello.
Hi Jay.
Hello. How's everyone? We're just filming for 21st Century TV. Hope you don't mind. You'll be a star. So what do you do in the company?
I do all the bank reconciliations.
So cross-checking monies in the accounts. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
So everything's in the system correctly.
Is that a fun job?
Oh, absolutely.
You love it?
Oh, it's good detective work.
How long have you been with 21st Century?
Almost 4 years.
4 years, wow.
Hi, Jamie. I'm actually Emma's.
So you do everything that Emma's meant to do?
I'm Emma's assistant in AP.
Accounts payable.
Accounts payable.
And how long have you been with 21st Century for?
Just over a year.
Yeah. Enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
Do you like your new shirts? I like the financial education.
I don't have to think what to wear to work every
No,
morning.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even get one. I'm going to chase one up. What do you do, Emma?
Look after you.
Yeah, fix up all. Emma makes sure I have money in my bank accounts. My personal bank accounts, that is. And what else do you do? Obviously you help out with Joanna.
Yeah. Pay your bills and
And you've been busy, obviously Joanna's been away for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, so Joanna's our financial controller in Melbourne, so Emma's had to do that role in her absence. Very good, we appreciate your help. A bit stressful at times, isn't it? Understatement. In this office, I wasn't here of course, but there was a snake, true?
Correct.
There was a snake curled up under one of these desks, I believe.
It was the one over there.
Which one was it?
Just the one over there.
Here, so some poor 21st century staff member was sitting. How long ago was this? A year ago?
Yeah, about 14 months, yeah.
14 months ago, was sitting at this very desk I'm at right now. And what happened, Ken? Were you here when it happened?
No, it was just a carpet snake. The girls just had a minor coronary and
As you can imagine.
with all the screaming, it just got involved. It got bigger fright than the girl already.
So she was sitting at the desk and she looked down and saw
Yeah.
underneath her feet, it was curled up probably somewhere under here. Could you imagine that? That would give, we're just checking that it's still not here. Maybe it's in the cupboard. No, it's definitely not here. But yeah, that would give you a fright, wouldn't it? So if you imagine at work. And we've still got lots of magazines in stock.
Yeah, well, that's the last of the TGR until we get the new one in a couple of weeks' time.
So have you saw? I've got one in the car. The new TGR. Do you have any of the Branson
Yes.
ones? And Steve Jobs is out. Or will you have it in stock shortly?
Yes, that's right. I'll have that in stock very shortly. Kerry's sending them up for me.
Yeah. So what do we have in here? Some US property
That's the US property stuff.
boot camp. Yeah, that's quite popular now, isn't it?
It's huge.
Yep.
And the Ultimate Forex is just starting to really go too, which is
Yeah, that's with Greg Secker.
which is good.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine, Greg Secker, one of the world's best forex traders. Popular program.
Yeah, so
My God, we have plenty of education, don't we?
I
I wonder if anyone's ever watched every single program we have. That would take, what, 3 years?
it would take
That's a
while.
university degree.
It would be a degree within itself.
We'll be keeping this one, of course. That's the Business Academy. The only other business program I've ever done. Oh, you got one of the new book covers, Time Rich.
Time Richer.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal book. That's a little bit like the 4-Hour Work Week to some degree, by Tim Ferriss. Similar strategies. So this is what we donate to
Schools?
a lot of the schools. The Youth Summit, an event, charity event we do half a dozen times a year with Eric Bailey for all the teenagers, bring their school kids to. So we also donate this and my books to a lot of the schools. Financial education should be taught at school. Every year. Probably wouldn't be a day goes by that I'm not stopped in the street these days or at a restaurant, mainly at airports, and people thanking me for the book they've read or a seminar they've been to or DVD watch. So we're very privileged that we help so many people. So obviously you can't help everyone, but we do our best, and our intent is certainly to provide a world's leading 21st century modern day education. I believe we're doing that. 450,000 people now from 17 countries have been impacted through 21st century in the last 12 years. So we're just getting started.